Hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of Co-op featuring
I am Playboy Cardi.
Play Lad
I
Cardamore.
will, I will now be unintelligible for the rest of this recording.
I don't know if there's a single album art cover that I like more than Playboy Cardi's Die Lit.
Isn't it like him falling into like a crowd or
Yeah, he
something?
just does like he's doing a front flip off of a stage, and oh, there was a period of time where I just found a bunch of images of people photoshopping that into different ridiculous ways.
I think I was on Reddit and I was browsing through the Hip Hop Heads Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there was a video of him getting into a fight with someone,
Oh,
and it was very weird.
yeah.
I don't understand why they were fighting. But it was like him and like another rapper. I think it was strange, but that's why I picked Playboy Cardi
Mm.
because I remembered that video.
I like Playboy Cardi's verse on Tyler the Creator's Earthquake.
I remember like specifically there's a part where like Tyler the Creator had an interview and he was like, I have no idea what this man is saying
Yeah,
during this song.
yeah.
Good luck figuring it
I
out.
think like on the official lyrics booklet that came with the album that song is from, there's like the section where Playboy Cardi's lyrics are supposed to be is just like I have no idea what Playboy Cardi is saying.
It's pretty
It
great.
is pretty great. All right, speaking of things that are great, let's play Monster Train. How's that sound?
It sounds pretty good.
All right.
Sounds pretty good.
What did we have on the last run? Do you remember?
No.
Uh, Me neither. I am going to go look really quick.
Was it? It
Uh,
wasn't Imps, was it?
it
No, it
was
wasn't.
it was Primordium, and we just had we had like 3 multi-strike onto a Crucible Warden.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
That sounds really boring.
Was it against Seraph the Patient?
I think so. I don't actually know who it was against.
Okay, well,
Hopefully, I really of the new exiles, I just really don't like Primordium.
yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know. It's kind of cool when he like really pops off, but like it is pretty boring.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
it's literally just make big unit.
mm-hmm.
We have little fade on this run.
Molten encasement, not exactly doesn't work exactly well with Little Fade, but like
Yeah, a lot of these cards are not good because we have Exile Hellhorn. That means we have instead
yeah,
of the normal 4, we have 11 cards that we can never play.
yeah.
It is unfortunate. However, uh, it's okay. Like, well, we can make something of this. We have red with Little Fade, so if we get the Spikes version, we can just play Armor Imps if we pull them, and we can have this run over in like
Mhm.
20 minutes potentially. This
Sounds pretty cool. What's your favorite Little Fade?
I like the Spikes one.
I am also partial to the spikes. Second place for me is the endless one, and third place is the burnout one.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone likes to say that Firelight's the best one, and they like it a lot, and maybe it is, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's the issue is that it's too hard to reliably kill him once his burnout becomes too high.
Yeah, it is.
Like once you reform him a couple times, it's like he's it's cool, but like if he's your source of burnout extension, he's not reliable.
Yeah, it's interesting because Lil Fade gets actually better as you get into the later sections where enemies kill her for you repeatedly.
I can actually imagine seeing it be pretty good if you find an early uh, wax tome or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
the endless
Just
tome.
give
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
just give it endless right away.
Yeah, that is not bad as well. Shall we begin?
I'm ready.
Alright, so we have Pushback Talos. Gross. I'm trying to learn the Arcuses by symbol. So,
I remember watching the stream the other day and
yeah.
you going through the hieroglyphics of like what they look
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
it's like, oh yes, this is an arrow pointing towards the way that your units get knocked. Alright, now let me get out my hieroglyphics to English here. So, the 2 stars mean days symbol, and the up arrow, down arrow means harvest. So this is the one without incants, and I think that the one without incants is failure. Oh, it's shadow. All right, I suck.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, I know what the symbols are now, but I haven't transferred the symbols. Like, I know what the symbols mean in terms of dark shards, but I don't know which dark shard combos are which. And then Diligent Seraph. Molten Encasement, Hidden Passage, and Sacred Wicks. Sacred Wicks is a nice one.
I'm liking the start here.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, the cards themselves not good, but like at the start here, like the bosses we're seeing, I think is pretty good with Little Fade.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I'm really leaning towards Spike's Fade here because I feel like with Seraph the Diligent, just putting Fade over and over again on bottom 4 will be pretty effective because the curse will hopefully we'll have 10 spikes on Little Fade by then.
Hopefully.
Right?
It'll
kill them pretty easily.
I like opening the champion first with Little Fade. I think it is a little better.
I can see it. That makes sense to me.
Because if we don't see spikes, hang on, I feel a sneeze.
Bless you.
That's not coming.
Oh, we also don't have spikes.
No
here.
spikes.
I wonder if maybe it is correct this time to take Firelight because we have like only a bunch of cards that bring things back to life.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we bring them back to life and then extend their burnout with Little Fade.
Yeah, and the other
I don't think that's actually correct, but it is an option, I suppose.
The other interesting thing is Firelight, you just kind of want units that are one space, so you can stack up a bunch of one space things behind her. And we could basically just power up a 4 full of imps.
I don't like that very much.
I mean, it's not bad. Endless Fade requires a lot of thinking.
That's true too, but
I mean, I'm open. I'm open to either one.
You want to go Firelight and see what all the hubbub's about?
I'm gonna defer to you on this decision.
No, I'm gonna defer to you on this decision.
All right. I'd probably click Firelight here.
Okay, let's go. Let's give it a try.
Let's do it. And now the reason that I like picking this first is because if we see a backline clearing, oh my god, it's Sketches.
Sketches, let's go. Let's do Sketches.
Sketches sounds really good with
imps.
I mean,
oh no.
It's actually, honestly, it's kind of good. Okay, let me take you through it here. So
it takes them all out of our deck, right? It's like the thing.
Well, the actual thing, what's the big problem with having your Little Fade with your plan being buff a bunch of one space units that are imps? The problem is you have no draw priority on these units. If we pull all the Trade Stewards and we pull one imp and these 2 Molten Encasements, we just guarantee our Little Fade setup turn 1 on the middle 4.
That's true, I guess.
However, on the other hand, if we lose space on that 4, we can't play Little Fade there and we lose the game. So maybe this is bad.
What's the other relic? It's Infused Mallet.
Yeah, I mean,
like, here's another thing. Here's another option, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could just take Sketches and hard look for Consumer of Crowns, and then just do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to Sketches here. I think that if we high roll, it's really good, and I think there's still a line if we low roll.
I'm down to give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that happens? We lose and then we start a new run?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's fun too. I do not mind. We should not take spikes here, I don't think.
Yeah, the imps will die very quickly, huh?
So the big hope is that we don't pull any Train Stewards to the middle 4. It's unlikely.
Oh, we were close.
Oh, we have a Send. Oh, we can just...
We can whip the Train Steward out of there.
Wait, it's so free. And we just do this. Wait, we're so good.
There you go.
Wow. And now, this is the section of the game with Little Fade Firelight that I don't like playing. This is the part that feels very awkward because it's like, if we don't draw a Reform card next turn, like if we just miss here, we just die. Like this.
There's so many of those still in the deck.
Yeah, but like we're open to the possibility of just missing and losing there, which I'm never a fan of.
I'm a little scared of playing the Queen's Imbling because it dies, and then that's one more card we have to reform before we can reform Little Fade. What's our remaining deck looking like right now?
It's a reform movement.
Reform?
We can also just put it behind.
That's true, but then there's no space up there in case
That's a good point.
It's
close, right? It's very close. It's very close.
I think you take the 5. Unfortunately, I don't know. The whole thing can fall apart if we don't reform fade in time.
Also, if we don't play this Queen Zipling, we're accepting 15 damage on this combat. Because this goes up.
Actually, yeah, let's play it then.
Yeah,
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. I agree. I think that it's better to put it in the back as well, because I think this floor should always kill the boss with the stealth. Oh, we can also ascend the boss here. And then we can take nothing.
That seems good, yeah.
Throw a Queen Zimpling out here.
Yep.
And I think that the boss dies. I'd be surprised if he didn't. This is a lot of damage.
We're burning out though, so.
But yeah, but it's like it's 50 damage per round still. So with the ascends built into the deck, it's actually a little less difficult once we pull out like 2 Train Stewards. Unfortunately, we did not catch the Collector. Oh hey, this is a good card.
I agree.
Where now?
So are we in this deck? Are we like looking for drafts right now?
Yeah, we're just looking for multi-strike really. But then again, drafts are weird because we have sketches.
They do burn out right away, huh? But we can in theory reform them too and then play them.
Yeah, it's a messy one.
Yeah.
Do we like any? Like Inferno's kind of nice here.
Yeah, we're playing predominantly on one floor. When you're doing that, Inferno tends to be pretty good, but it's gonna be pretty hard to play right now.
I mean, I think it's gonna be. I guess depending on when we draw it, right? I think it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool on the very last turn, like when the boss is on the top floor, if it makes it past the sketch floor. But in the actual normal phases of combat, we're almost never playing this. I think until we upgrade it, until we give it like a cost down or something, because we have to spend 1 mana to reform Little Fade just about every turn. And if we're doing that, we don't have enough energy to play Inferno afterwards.
Yeah, I still think it's fun to take it here, and then we could even.
Yeah, I agree.
We could even just go to the magic shop.
What's the? It's a Hellhorned banner though.
I mean, the banners suck either way. What unit are you looking for from here? I guess the best one is, like,
Lady of the Reformed, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I'm specifically worried about burnout during relentless combats. Like the whole thing is that this only puts 2 burnout per death. Like, right? Like that's not a whole lot. And like as Little Fade levels up, it's not any more burnout. It's not like 2, 3, 4 or something per death. It's just 2, 2, 2 every time it dies.
Yeah, but in the longer fights, she's doing like 2, 6, or 7 times, which leads to be like 10 or 11 or 12. I think that the burnout isn't the problem. I think the problem is typically just your floor dying from running out of health. And the other reason to go to this magic shop is because there's a steel shop here.
Okay.
Would be
with a reform banner too.
Yeah.
So
like I'm pretty confident that we go through this combat okay.
I'm down to go to the magic shop.
Yeah.
Cost downs on the Inferno seems pretty good.
And holdover is no holdover, but if we saw holdover, that's just like a buyable holdover. There is an extreme high roll. It's probably just down to 2 on Inferno.
Yep.
And there's really nothing else to do here. Let's take a look at the banner. These are bad.
Yeah, these don't work at all.
I feel like there was a very long period of time in this game. I want to pose to you, perhaps we should pull a card with Purge here.
It's a little sketchy because we have that next shop coming up, so I would maybe... I know like the train stewards, if we get like 3 train stewards on that middle floor, it's terrible.
Yeah, but it's like, it's probably fine.
I think we can wait 1 more.
I agree. But I feel like I went a very long time in this game, like 200-ish hours, where I never saw a Rail Beater, and now I feel like I see him every run. We should not take this trial, I don't think.
Yeah, it's gonna be too much damage to that middle floor.
Yeah. Although I guess if we pull Little Fade, it's really like there's way too much variance.
How do you think Mark of Invasion interacts with the summoning of imps?
They trigger their summon effect.
And then they deal damage to the floor. I actually then, if that's the case, I don't mind taking the mark then.
Hey, when you put it,
we're doing pretty good on health, and like probably will summon 2 imps. The imps will.
That's a good point.
Kill the guys.
It's a very good point.
I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue, unless we get like no imps on the floor.
We got 1.
Yeah, we got 1 imp. Okay. And honestly, the train steward dying is actually pretty good.
I think we maybe. Ugh.
What's up? What are you thinking?
Like, there's not a good setup here. This is a really bad opening hand. I think we maybe...
I think we just play Fade, Let Her Die, right?
Yeah, I think we play top 4. Fade and
Do
Imp.
we play the Imp as well,
Yeah,
or
why
are we
not?
worried about reforming it instead of Little Fade?
Yeah, we have a lot of reforms in the deck, and we have less cards as a whole because of sketches.
Fair.
Ideally, we reform the Imp. Oh, it lives. That's right, because she gives 5 health.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, forget that. They buffed that. They used to only be 1. I'm mostly worried that High Priest might kill us.
Oh, it is sweep, isn't it?
It is.
That's gonna be.
Oh, we have
probably an
Inferno
issue.
for that. Oh, these die also.
Hopefully, we'll hit it.
So I think first we Sacred Wicks, right? We're never not playing it. Okay. We should just probably leave this Train Steward out of the pool. Right? I don't think we ever want to play this again.
I mean, where are we playing? Let's figure out where we're playing Inferno first. 'Cause I think there is a reason to like we could just play it mid floor, even though it wipes out the units there. Like kind of like starting over fresh here, and we get a collector to boot.
Yeah, but if we do that, then we have like 2 more reforms that we have to contest Little Fade on. I think that we might not play Inferno at all.
We could set up with Little Fade top floor right now. We could play the Burnout Train Steward. We can play Little Fade in front. Oh, Little Fade burns out this turn, so it is fine.
Even better than the Train Steward though. We can play Imp, and then reform the Molten Encasement.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think that's got to be the way to go.
But the collector though, look at him. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of him.
It is like, nah, we can't get him. But yeah, and then I mean, we just kind of hope that we hit Inferno when High Priest spawns. If we pull Inferno when he spawns, which we have 3 rounds or 2 rounds to hit it, it's not impossible.
We might want to actually consider like letting more units die. It makes it harder to reform. What's his name? But
we need to win a coin flip here, I think.
Do we just play it to get more damage on the top floor?
But we can wipe this floor by just hidden passaging this guy up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably preferable.
Yeah, I guess we are just like reforming everything and just replaying it. Hopefully.
Yeah, it looks like that's the plan. This combat, everything kind of fell apart. We're just gonna reform like madmen and then hope to hit an Inferno at a good time.
I think we do play this in because like, what are we gonna do if we don't?
Could play a mid floor behind the Train Steward.
It's gonna burn out.
That is true. But yeah. You can play top floor.
There's gonna be
saves damage on the wax boy.
But they're all gonna burn out. There's no chance that they don't. I'm pretty sure.
Well, 2 of them aren't burning out right now.
Yeah, but they burn out next turn unless we pull Little Fade. But we get 2 primitive molds. I guess we can just go on a 2 and 3 to pull Little Fade next turn.
Yeah.
So then, if we want to do that, we just don't play the Queen's Impling, I suppose. Although, I guess the other line of reasoning here is we want to just put as many cards out of the deck as possible so we get to Inferno.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking before, too,
Yeah, okay, so in that case, we should just play this Queen's Impling and maybe even this Queen's Impling.
Okay. Maybe both behind the Train Steward? Is that a thing? What does that look like? Not really much of anything.
Yeah, I think we put this one down here so it doesn't die and go into the Reform pool.
That sounds correct.
And then we just put this one, like, right here, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
I like saving HP on the Molten Encasement in case we do reform and fade next turn.
Sure. Looking.
Oh, now we don't have any more. Oh, we have room because they burn out. Yeah.
Looking pretty rough though. Let's see what we play both reforms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Queen's Impling. Ah. Now these burn out, which.
Is there enough damage top floor to kill Fade?
No, it's only
3 damage. Okay.
So it's probably best to just play our bottom floor, I guess. I don't know. There's no real good answer here. They're always dying.
The sweep's an issue, huh?
Yeah, I guess what we do is because if we play her up here, okay, I think we play her up here, and then we just try to build up a floor by reforming units that died with the buff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
And we got like a little less than 50% chance of drawing Inferno next turn, which is pretty cool.
yeah. And then we just play Queens and playing. And then it burns out, but then any of these are good things to reform because they will reform at burnout too. And then we may as well split this off, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tough though.
Inferno.
No?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Okay, these are fine. Decent.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just split this off.
Yep.
This is one of the things that I don't like about Firelight Fade, though, is when things fall apart like this, it always just feels really bad. No Inferno. But, like, it's a close call, but it looks like we get there. The problem is that Little Fade doesn't die to extend their life, but... Is it better to play... It doesn't really matter.
I think the Steward is... I don't know. The Steward, he burns out.
Yeah, he burns out, so it's just 10 damage here. And we're taking a little over... Yeah. Oh well.
We take 12 higher.
Yeah.
We're surviving, basically.
Yeah, but like lots of little Fade runs go weird like this. But also, you know, we took sketches, so get what you deserve. Draft is good.
Ooh, there's a draft.
Yeah, draft is good, right?
I think so. There's, I think, maybe an argument somehow for Dripfall too. I'm not quite sure how.
Yeah, for the sketches.
But maybe, yeah, like maybe there's like a thing where it's like we give Fade burnout one player above and drip her down so she dies and gives burnout to that floor when it's full.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a bit of a long shot. I think you're probably just better off with the draft.
Yeah. Elder Helper. Man, if only we had Spike's Little Fade. We would just win the game here.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
The hidden passages are actually pretty useful right now. I don't know how useful they'll be later on, but
Yeah, it might be good to take Vent here to kill backline also.
okay, I'm down with that. That makes sense to me.
Good with a Vent.
Although we're kind of like almost, I mean, later game we won't be, but we're kind of relying on the backline to actually be the damage that kills Fade.
At a certain point, namely at Diligent, we're going to want that to not be the case. Now, do you maybe want to go Pyre Health? I think we're okay to not, but it's worth considering going Pyre Health just
but 14 or 34 won't be a huge difference, I think.
Hopefully.
It'll be whether or not the boss makes it to the Pyre, and at that point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so we'll just go right. Alright, multi-strike. Ah. Why can't we put this on Little Fade?
I think it's not bad, though, on that draft we just took. We did take the draft, right?
Yeah. Let's take a look at the Remnant banner. Paraffin Enforcer.
Is this Paraffin Enforcer's time to shine?
Fuck no.
No?
Imagine, okay, so think about this, right? So you put Paraffin Enforcer on the floor with two other units that have burnout.
But keep in mind, he probably gets placed in the back because fuck us, right?
I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't...
It does matter, right? You want him to attack first, so that way the units behind him get the rage and actually use it.
But, like, in theory, he's going to be applying, what is it? It's like 12 rage in one hit. That's worth about 36 in stats. Instead of that, we could just have 2 units there, and those 2 units would get, I guess it's only 10 per round, but Paraffin Enforcer is good now, and then once we get to the point where Little Fade is applying plus 15 per round, it's just, like, worse.
Yeah. We should skip it.
Although, you know, you get Paraffin Enforcer, we go roll that shop, we give him multi-strike, we duplicate him, we remove every other unit, and then your floor is just Paraffin Enforcer, Little Fade going insane. And that would look pretty funny. However, dude, that's fucking unbelievable.
No, thank you.
I think it's worth skipping.
Yeah. Do you put Endless on that draft?
No, I don't think so. You want to put a plus 25 onto your units that are going to be on the Fade floor, though, is what I learned.
Interesting.
Because what happens is, in the late game, the Little Fade doesn't tank all the damage, and it bleeds over to whoever's in front. And so you need them to have some health. So I think that our long term here is to give this guy a plus 25.
And then a plus 1 burnout and whatever the stats are, too?
Yeah. Ideally. Okay. And then I think we should remove 2 Train Stewards, but first we should probably look at the caverns.
Oh, here comes the 5 times event.
I don't know if it would be good. Oh, this is,
We're against Diligent.
Yeah, this is just kind of... Wait. I don't think the energy gets affected on Diligent.
I think it. I think it does. I think we get more energy when she puts the things in.
I'm pretty sure we don't, but I still.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain. It's still good to take this. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think especially with what's it called with Inferno. I think more energy is good.
And we can handle.
We can put like a holdover on it instead of lowering the cost again or something.
Yeah.
It's like extremely easily playable.
It seems good to me. Although we could have taken the excavated embers and then gone for an infinite.
No.
I think we should remove 2 train stewards here.
Yeah, I'm extremely okay with this maneuver.
We could also consider removing 2 vengeful shards at some point. It's not bad.
How dare you?
I mean, we don't really need 5 energy.
The deck's gonna be very thin because of all the units getting removed and then also getting added to the floor. So we might end up having turns where it's like just dead weight, shard, and it's just like, oh no.
Yeah, hopefully by then we have. I mean, with this we don't have to take energy, so we'll have 6 or maybe even 7 draw on this run. If we pull an ascend, this is fine.
Well, maybe we should set up on like the top floor instead.
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose.
We let Little Fade die down bottom, right, just to get her in the graveyard.
Yeah, we can put her either space. She'll die on either floor.
Which is it, this isn't a Slay Sarah,
No, it's
right?
pushback.
Yeah. Oh, and then maybe top floor. Like, do you want a train steward to be in this stack?
No, God no.
Okay.
I think we're gonna die here.
You think so?
I think so. I think that.
I think we got this. I think this draft's gonna actually do work for us because he dies, but we'll reform both of them next turn, easy peasy, and then everything will be good.
I hope. Okay. Yeah, we have to play top 4 because we can't let 4s like this go past us, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we just throw an imp in there as well, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, once we get rid of these train stewards, it starts to be easy.
I was gonna say, shouldn't imp go in front of the draft to take a hit in case it comes to it?
It shouldn't make a difference, but yeah, you're right. I thought the imp was gonna burn out, but it will not. So yeah, it should. Hey. Okay. I wanted to avoid using Sacred Wicks, but I guess I should have.
Save it for later. But yeah, you know. it should be played. Although she's not even burning out this turn, is she? Yeah, she's still alive.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like about like the burnout strategy with Little Fade. It's like it's not easy to reliably kill her, and then like B,
it's awkward.
This happens.
Very awkward. We should play this imp and have it burn out so we can replay it, I think.
Yes, I agree, because I believe that'll also kill the crossbowman.
Yeah, and then we may as well, I guess, put another one on the floor. It doesn't really matter. I guess it has 1 more attack than the Molten Encasement, though.
Yeah, sure. And then if we put the actually, we don't want to play the Molten Encasement because we want that to not be dead.
Yeah, we're actually pretty close to stabilizing this. If we can reform all of this stuff before, like, I think we can maybe make it here.
This is not the turn we wanted.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Although Event kills the crossbowman.
Yeah, but then, I mean, I guess she burns out. I don't think we should play anything else now.
Yeah, you want to save room for those reformed units?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fine to me.
If you want to do something real weird, which I think we should, we can...
You want to hidden passage that shield boy up so he's behind the heavies?
I was thinking we could double hidden passage the foot soldier up here and then vent all of them.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Do something with all this energy, I guess.
Yes, that's sweet.
It's looking a little grim, but, you know, if we just reform well, it's okay.
We'll see.
Okay, that one's not good. And that one's not good. Okay.
How do you feel about just infernoing this entire floor and starting over again?
I think that's bad.
Okay.
I think we're taking 6. We just inferno this floor.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
And I think we shouldn't play anything here.
Yeah, we want them out of the pool. I agree.
We need to get Little Fade back. Hey.
Tactical, very smart.
Well, we have a targeted reform, so eventually we pull back Little Fade. Alright, we fucking lost.
Nope.
Yeah, we lost. Game sucks.
This is an issue.
It's over. It's just over.
Well, those ones I think we want to play because they have burnout, or one of them has burnout too, right?
One of them does, yeah.
Yeah, that probably goes. Yeah.
I mean, it's like... we took the sketches. We knew what we were getting into with the sketches.
I don't blame sketches for the record. I think that this deck was kind of doomed.
No, sketches fucked us for sure, because normally you just reform Little Fate every turn with random reforms and it's never a problem.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, put all those units out there to mess up the reformation.
Maybe if we hit the draft. Alright. Like, we shouldn't have 6 units in the dead pool right now. It should be a lot easier. Alright. Sketches was completely worthless. Like, it really just ruined us. The end. Terrible. Let's start over.
This is actually, I think, the first time, Voice, we've like had an early loss.
Yeah.
In the co-op series.
I mean,
can't believe it.
What are you gonna do? We took sketches. It's a relic that does that to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really.
Let's agree, Voice. Let's make a pact from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we play Little Fate, we never take Firelight again.
I mean, Firelight's fine. It's not Firelight's fault we lost that.
I know.
Never take sketches again.
Yeah, I think that maybe is the actual secret.
Like,
maybe let's do this. Let's never take sketches and Firelight together again.
Yeah, even the idea behind sketches was fine, but that Talos fight was a disaster. Because in theory, what's supposed to happen is we just put 4 1-space units on the middle floor, and then we play Little Fate, and if we can't, we can ascend them. But we had a Train Steward on the floor, lost space, and didn't draw a movement card on turn 1. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong on Talos. Like, it was just terrible. Alright. We have Rage Talos, Cursefell Chase Seraph, and then Dripfall Fortify and Sacred Wicks. Cool. Fortify's a nice starter. I mean, if we get spikes, even into Chased, it's fine. It's spikes. You want to play spikes, or would you like to play Firelight again?
Spikes, please.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can navigate the
volatile gauge. It's definitely not the deck for it right now, but like think about it, right? What does Resonant Shard do?
I mean, neither of these relics do anything. Well, this one is better than Volatile Gauge because it doesn't actively sabotage the run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Taking Volatile Gauge is just repeating the sins of the last run.
Yes.
I think that we could probably just press skip here.
Is there a world where we do something with Rage in this run?
No.
Like never.
Never.
Like we never like find an early deranged brute and just abandon Little Fade and go for a. I guess even in that case, the shard isn't that useful.
No.
I'm down to take the money.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, if this is a clergyman combat here, or we get an invasion trial, one of the two. Well, it's neither. So neither.
I think this is like the worst combat.
Oh yeah, this is a fucking nightmare.
This is terrible.
This is awful. This is like the biggest bait trial in the game. You can just never do this.
Yeah.
You got to be very, very confident in yourself.
Damage shield, man. Like maybe if you're like Soul Guard.
Yeah, maybe.
Soul Guard doesn't care too much about spikes, but other than that, like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, this combat sucks. Ugh.
What's the plan? Do you go like Train Steward into Fade behind right now just to like
I think that
whittle them a bit?
I think we do play the Train Steward, but I think the plan has to be like, I mean, we have to have Little Fade dying and reforming, I think. So we just have to accept that the damage shield is going to happen.
Yeah, and it's not that big of a deal if the Train Steward strips it off, because then it's still 2 pyre hits to kill him no matter what.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing 20 damage to this man.
That's interesting, actually. Did you see the way that interacted?
How so?
Little Fade, the spikes actually triggers the damage shield that he gains.
Oh, really? That's cool.
How about that? The big problem is that we're not going to get, and I'm going to trade here.
Yeah, easy.
We just have to.
Do you put armor on the imp to keep him from giving that man damage shield? Oh, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
What's worse is it's not enough. The next one's coming up soon, and he's gonna want that damage shield.
We just gotta send him away. If we Dripfall this guy, he shouldn't go to the pyre potentially.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not killing this boss for the record. I mean, maybe we are actually.
Little
I don't
Fade's
know.
getting there. She's at 1711. One more reform and she can do something. Maybe. We can get an imp in here as well. It's tough, though. Like, this is a really tough starter. However, we are one welder helper away from the run ending and us taking home a fat W. Maybe it's doomed? We have a Sacred Wixen, so potentially doomed, though. Maybe shouldn't have played Little Fade when I did, however.
I think it was fine.
Yeah, I mean, you just reform well, right? Alright.
Cool.
You get a little armor? Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, they're already burning out is the issue.
I think this actually should do it. Oh, it's close anyway. Maybe it's not worth it.
I think it is. Because here's the thing, boys. If we reform an imp, we play the imp and kill it next turn.
Yeah, but we want to get the Slay on Fade, and it is...
Oh, that's a good point. It's a good
It
point.
is worth considering, but there are... So, let's go through the worst case draws. I mean, there are some really unbelievably bad draws.
I mean, the worst case, boys, is we take 5 extra Pirate in.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that big of a deal.
Right? So, yeah, I would trade that risk for an extra Slay.
Okay. First, we win the coin flip, or the 1 and 3. All right, so we're really good at the game.
Easy.
Easiest game ever.
Yeah, where was this luck ever last run?
I think we sabotaged ourselves last run a little bit. I don't think we take any of these.
Entombed's looking a little nice just for the early game, but I think long term is not a very good card for us.
Yeah, it's okay because it smooths out for Little Fade a little bit in the mid game in particular. But like, you know, if you skip this, you open a welder helper, and then you just win the run.
I'm down with that.
Ah, yeah.
Easy.
We just get endless. We get a endless burnout 1. Hit the steel shops. Endless burnout 1 here. Duplicate here, just snowball out of control.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Let's go.
It's a really easy run now. So first we get the
I'm down to re-roll.
Yeah, for sure.
We still have enough money.
I guess we should open this banner.
Yeah, check it out first.
Okay, I think we're going to press skip.
The only thing I'm interested in is Paraffin Thug, but I'm not very interested.
How crazy is it that Lady of the House, even with a clan that has 5 cards that say reform in the starter, is still not a good pickup?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Lady.
It's like
I don't get it.
25 attack. This card would be questionable at like 50 attack.
I would play it at 50 attack.
Yeah, you'd play it, but you would be like, huh. I mean, a 50...
It would be better than a draft, I would say, if it had 50.
Yeah, I mean, a 50-40 is Demon Fiend at that point, basically. But it's Demon Fiend that dies in 3 turns always. It's just...
Not always, right? You know?
I mean, yeah.
You put Lady
Sure, you synergize and then it gets better.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But like the card's more worth talking about at 50 attack anyway. Alright. How do you feel about this?
Not great.
Alright, me neither. Tragic.
Hey, well, let's move on.
Yeah, just pretend it didn't happen. Okay, we still have time. It's not the end of the world. We can also reform the imps. It's just hard to kill them right now.
Yeah. I think we're going to still probably end up going left path and duplicating this non-upgraded welder helper.
Yeah. I think that also this is a skip on the trial.
Can we kill the Magic Punch Boys?
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Ever, basically?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, then
maybe,
I'm down to skip.
Maybe with a drip fall, but like, what unit are you gonna draft there? You can't unit draft welder helper. We just play bottom 4. The welder helper here.
Sounds pretty good.
Now we just need to. Oh, you know, we should have actually played middle 4, because then we could drip fall the welder helper out. Oh well.
Ah, that's a cool idea. I didn't realize that.
It's weird. I guess on the bright side, playing bottom 4, we can drip fall these guys back down, maybe. I think we just end turn.
You don't want to like play a Queen's Impling, maybe?
I guess we can, but we're gonna put stuff in the reform pool that we don't want to play, and we're gonna have to move Little Fade up for the boss, probably.
Okay.
I don't think we want to play anything here.
Yeah, sounds fine then.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we'll reform it before it's an issue.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Like, if we could play 2 here, and then we could save 2
It doesn't.
health.
It doesn't make it any shorter of a thing though, right?
If we
It's still the same amount of pyre hits.
if we play 2, it goes down to 14, and then up to 19.
Why am I in my brain? Why am I thinking that Queen Simpling only does 5 damage per? I don't know.
God,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
that would be really rough. Okay, how are we looking here? That's not that bad, actually. So we want to just pull this Queen Zimpling back. And probably just leave it in the reform pool here. We could play it, but it doesn't actually make a difference because of the heal.
Mm-hmm.
So we just leave it out, and then we pull these 2 back, and then we have to pull them back an extra like few times. It's a little concerning. That's not good. Are we dead again? God, that'd be wild. Just can't quite cut it here. I don't know.
I think we play the. Actually, yeah, we're kind of screwed, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's not looking too hot here.
Even if we pull Fade, it burns out right away. She only has burn out 1 on her.
Yeah, it's looking a little grim here. I think we're dead again.
Yeah.
How about it? That's yep, that's just the end. The Spikes Fade, we just couldn't scale her. We like the big gamble you take with Spikes Fade is in the first 2 combats you need a combat that is good for her to scale. 1 invasion trial or something else. So in reality we had to take a unit at that unit banner. That's okay. You wanna do one more?
Yeah, I got plenty of time, baby. Let's go.
It's some trouble with Little Faye. I think that we're probably overestimating her strength a little bit here.
Now, this is a good start for Firelight. It looks like 2 drafts right off the bat.
Explosive Sigil, Darkness, Chase, Draft, Fortify, Memory.
I feel like we just find like a Lady of the Reform, and we're all set to go, basically.
Mm-hmm. We could also run it back on the Spikes run if you want to. I'm open to either.
What do you think?
I think that both are pretty viable.
Yeah, 2 Fortifies is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like taking. I think what I want to do is I want to take Spikes,
Okay.
and I want to kind of hedge our bets. If we find like a Lady of the Reform, we can pivot into some sort of burnout strategy.
Okay.
But if not, we can go Little Icarus and like have that carry the run for us if that works out.
Yeah.
Also, do you think like maybe like Little Icarus 1 Firelight 2 is good?
No.
Because like when you think about it, right, like the whole point of Firelight is you play it in front and then it dies and then it gives burnout.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if you like also had 30 spikes on that?
That's true. That is kind of cool. I think that the jump from Firelight 2 to Firelight 3 though is like 15 on the attack to 25 on the attack. It's something huge.
Okay.
You want to go Little Icarus, you said?
I say we go Little Icarus, and we keep in mind that maybe we want to pivot into Firelight if burnout's really popping off for us.
Okay. Hammer Chestplates is pretty nice here, but so is Memorial Fund. We're
They're both pretty cool.
We're gonna have less units die with Memorial Fund because we're gonna be playing none of our Train Stewards and none of our Imps. But I like Chestplates.
Little Fade will be consistently dying though.
Hopefully not with armor though. Hopefully she doesn't die at all.
Oh, if we go for the reform strategy where we just keep reforming her over and over again, she'll die probably 3 or 4 times per combat.
Right.
Which is not a ton of money, I suppose, but that's not bad.
I think that the +3 health can mean the difference between her getting a slay and like an extra slay or not each combat though.
Well, that's cool as well. I didn't think about that.
Most...
Also, it helps on the drafts. They take 1 sweep from what's his name, Priest of Light or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the Hammered Chestplate as well for that.
Let's do it, shall we?
Okay.
All right. Now we just need to get a Clergy combat or a Mark of Invasion. One of the 2. Oh, it's tragic. Oh, it's just a disaster.
It's not the worst though. Yeah. At least it's not Slay Man with spikes.
I still don't think we take the trial here.
Yeah, unit drafts aren't that appealing, I guess.
We're probably going to need a unit in this build. We need something, is what we learned from the last run. We need to have something else in the run.
I've learned nothing.
Okay. That's fair. God, this combat sucks.
I mean, we could play the fortify, but I kind of want to just like let Fade die and reform her, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's gonna. We
Oh, she doesn't even die here.
yeah.
Shit.
We still want to play
Yeah.
the fortify.
In that case, never mind.
But I think we do have to play like we want to play train stewards. I think probably middle floor.
You want to? What do we play him? What do we play him behind? Oh, maybe we go like one top, one behind for a little bit extra damage.
Sure.
With the top one to catch a collector.
Very nice. And then I think we just try to use drafts. They will burn out, but like, you know, Little Fade isn't scaling much from this combat anyway. This is a combat with a healer behind the boss. So at most, at the most, our Little Fade is going to walk away from this at like 5 spikes if she kills a boss. So we need to worry about surviving this combat more than anything else. I don't know. I guess we should play the draft just so we can reform it potentially.
I'm down.
What a great floor we've created here. Alright. Oh, it's Little Fade. Probably the worst thing to reform there.
I don't know.
The +3 health, it's often, I think, something that we overlook, but it is really nice in this combat with chains.
Yeah.
The very first combat, train stewards get an extra life, which is really big. Okay. I'm gonna play memories here.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we're gonna play everything here no matter what.
61. I don't think it's worth playing these train stewards for any reason.
I agree. Keep them in the deck. See if we can get Fade to get a slay here.
Yeah, let's get anything good. We don't take damage at least.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Killed by a train steward. Yeah, so the Little Fade plan to get her to go out of control is cool, but we have to respect the fact that we are weak for the first few rounds. I think we should take Wicked Blaze.
I do like that here.
It's worse than Molded.
Targeted reforming is sweet.
Yeah, it's just worse than Molded, but, you know, whatever. Branding right. Why isn't this Wilder Helper?
You like one hidden passage in the deck right now so we can, like, you know, maybe move a heavy out of the way so we can get more slays with Fade?
Maybe, but without any armor, we're kind of doomed. I guess it's still fine. I guess, yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Can also, like, just split. We can split, like, healers off and then have Fade attack them as well, potentially. Alright, so I think we go left.
What's the next floor looking like?
Good question. Oh, there's a steel shop. Maybe we should go right and fish for a holdover?
Yeah, holdover cost 1 down on that Wicked Blaze would be pretty cool. So I like that. And then Lady of the Reformed also is pretty cool from this banner.
I'm not sold on the Lady of the Reformed, I gotta tell you. Move consume +20 and consume and -1. Okay.
Is Wickless Baron a thing?
Yeah, he's not bad, right? He's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty. We can like go with like Wickless Baron behind Little Fade. Little Fade keeps dying. He keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, and I think what we learned from the last one is we need something to get through this combat, actually.
Okay.
Just give this a -1 and move on.
You want to like remove like a steward or an imp? Although we do need the shop next floor, so maybe not.
No, not yet. We can't. We need the money. Ugh. This has been a tough one. Our Little Fade runs, like, we're just getting a bunch of really bad combats for her, it feels like.
It does feel like that, although this one's not terrible.
Yeah, this one is not bad. This is probably not a trial to take, though.
Yeah.
Gonna make it so that we, or Little Fade's gonna die from it, mostly.
Little Fade will die no matter what.
Yeah, that's a good point, I guess.
And her dying isn't that big of a deal because Wickless Baron gives the buff.
Yeah, alright. I mean, we can give it a shot, I suppose.
I ain't shook.
I mean, it's a little scary.
And we have that, that chest plate though, +3 health. It basically cancels it out.
Yeah, if you don't think about it too hard, I guess. So I think we should play middle floor.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good to me. Train steward up top to catch the collector. And do we want an imp on the floor to like maybe take I don't know, a hit somehow?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that yeah, I think that that's not particularly valuable. We can play an imp here just to do its damage and die. However, I don't know. Because then we're adding it to the reform pool. I think that...
What's our deck looking like with reform cards? How many we got coming up?
We have 5 left.
So if we let an imp die, that means we need to draw 2 of them.
Yeah. Or the targeted one.
Oh, wait, the imp. Oh, the imp does die. Never mind.
I guess it's okay. We're gonna take a lot of pyre damage
if we play it behind, does it live somehow?
No, because it always dies to spikes.
If we play 2 behind, does it live? Because they have the chest plate, so they have 4 HP. If we play 2 behind, do they kill the? No, they don't. I don't think they actually kill.
No, they do 31. Or they do. Yeah, I guess they would kill. They'd kill this guy, and then attack goes here, and then yeah, they would live, and we'd catch the collector as well.
I like that.
Yeah, that seems okay. We are
Well, it's an issue for later, though, I suppose.
Yeah, but we don't have to think about later.
True.
That's like far away. Okay. It's looking okay, I suppose. They're dying now, and that's fine. Like it is, it's just fine that they die.
Yeah, fortify on the big boy.
Yeah. Good catch. He's farming. I'm a little worried about Little Fade, but
yeah, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, we can
pull the other one out now too.
Yeah. I think it is actually worth playing.
What's our turn looking like next turn? We only get 1 reform. I was gonna say maybe we can play the draft and reform next turn.
It's targeted reform.
Well, I know, but like, what I was gonna say is we could play draft this turn, and then next turn play both Little Fade and draft. We can't because we know what our draw is next turn.
Correct. It is worth it to play something here though, just so Little Fade kills this goon.
We're giving ourselves a 50-50 then to... Oh, no, targeted. You're right. My bad. Okay. Yep.
And
maybe we just play the draft then, just to do a little extra damage to the boss. I don't know.
Yeah. Because Little Fade takes this one. Good. Seems fine. And then we reform the draft.
Not the worst.
Oh.
Is there like a correct pattern here to play so that way we get the
there is a correct positioning, but like God, I'm not gonna try to work it out.
Yeah.
Just play it and hope. We missed it. Tragic. Throwing.
I don't think there was a correct position for that specific combat. Like
Hey, molded seems good here.
I agree.
And Water Helper. Welcome back.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, the big problem in this run is forever just that there's no way to kill Welder Helper. Always gonna
totally find Consuming Blade.
Left path, I believe.
Yeah, we want to look for upgrades, and we need upgrades on what's his name still.
Burnout 1. Okay, Welder Helper dies now.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
How do you feel about this? Because I think it's bad.
I think it's bad as well. The floor is, it needs space.
What I want to do here actually is I want to go to the caverns first now, just in case there's a spike driver.
What are you looking for?
Spike driver colony. I guess sometimes we see this event though, right?
You want 5 welder helpers?
Yeah, it's like a free win, kinda.
I'm down with that. That seems pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a bit of a throw because we go roll this shop and then there's an endless in there and I go oh well, but.
I will not be too upset if that's what happens, if I'm being honest.
I wanted to leave it open to potentially seeing Spike Driver Colony there with a large stone. Because if there's a Spike Driver Colony in there and we just throw a large stone on it, that sounds kind of neat as well. It's quick. Okay. Nothing lost. Excellent.
Terrible shop, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we got...
the Wick Stone's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I think we should purge too. Green Swords.
I'm down with that.
Man, Welder Helper is so good.
Who would have thought?
I just can't believe it. So, we just want to play Fade and Baron on top or middle, whichever floor has the max space, preferably top. Okay. Like this.
Top floor it is.
This is a really good combat as well. And then Little Fade should never
Yeah.
die, so we can just play this for the armor.
Well, we might want to play 2 imps on a turn. We have 5 or no, 6 of them in our deck.
Yeah, but this burns out.
Oh, it does burn out. You're right.
So we just play it for the free harvest. Yeah, fuck them. Exactly. But this is the first combat that we get to go, okay, now Little Fade gets to scale. Or not, because we're just gonna miss our armor and lose, but you know. A combat with,
I have faith,
yeah,
don't worry.
a combat with clergy is important. Very important to have with Little Fade. Okay, good.
Thank you. I was getting a little worried.
Yeah, a little concerned. It is worth it, I guess, to... oh, wait, no, you died.
I honestly, I think we want to pull the draft out of the pile now and then just not play it. So that way we can reform the imps consistently.
That's a good point. Hopefully no more bombs top floor. Daedalus, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daedalus. Alright, yeah. This is what we were supposed to have on the last run, but we missed on. This is now... this is now, like, this is the section...
Over?
Yeah, this is now over. I guess maybe actually this isn't over because it's Chase Seraph.
I'm not... I mean, I think we just find multi-strike for Wickless Baron and he does the same job for us.
Okay, I guess that's fair. A good
like,
point.
right, the thing is that we could have a train steward in front, and I think this strategy will work the same once we get like the correct upgrades on the Wickless Baron.
That's a good point. Very fair. I didn't really think about how big Wickless Baron's gonna get up here.
Yeah, he's chunky.
Okay. Little Fade is now... She's approaching proper scaling. We're getting there. The best combat we can see after this is the Party Boy combat. That is a combat that she cleans up. Oh, hey, it's reinforced.
I love it. I love it when you have... Is Implay what we want, by the way? Or reinforce?
Reinforce, right?
Never mind, yeah. Oopsie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And probably draw here. This is probably a draw space run.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Shoot. I love it when you have like something like this, like either this or Spike Sentient, and you get the Party Boys with multi-strike.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, you fucking idiots.
You fools. I think left here for removals.
Do we need any specific magic card upgrades? I don't think so.
No, not
right?
really. Now that Little Fade doesn't die, we don't need targeted reform. The pool is just imps.
But what about remove consume on reinforce?
Even better than that is going to be an Impish Scholar.
Don't start. Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with the left path.
Yeah.
It makes
I
more
played
sense.
this.
Removals and a free artifact.
I played this exact run last night on stream. My Little Fade had 10,000 armor.
And then you hit him with the battering ram, right?
No. No, I didn't.
So like Hell's Banner here is pretty
Yeah,
good.
this is just like an energy relic for us forever. Firewall's cool as well, but Hell's Banner is pretty sweet. A lot of money.
Yeah, but like I'm not super confident.
No, it's bad. But like it's a lot of money. Then we pivot to Endless.
No. Like in theory, right? Like we could like pretty easily take Wickless Baron, well, not Wickless Baron, Wickless Tycoon, and then just not play the Wickless Baron and use that instead in farm money.
Yeah, but like it gets a little shaky at a certain point, and we have to make sure we gauge that point. I think this is a free trial.
Yeah.
We need to pull in.
Although turn 2 is gonna be a little scary.
Yeah, it is a concerning turn for sure. However, I like money.
I like. There's also maybe an argument to set up bottom floor, huh?
Yeah, potentially. We could just take this pirate.
Like we can just let them all walk by,
Although,
and then
a lot of value.
That's not very fun though.
A lot of value.
And you know we've got the spikes. I'm not too worried.
And we want space up here, but I still think it's fine.
Yeah,
although they
okay.
do a lot of damage, I guess. They do 12. It's maybe concerning. But
do you want to play the Implings? I was gonna say maybe on a floor to soften up this giant floor coming up here. But...
Nah, the problem with that is we can't actually like soften this floor up at all, right? If we weaken the sycophants, they're still problematic. Okay, we take one. Little Fate does die. This is the problem, right? We lost space here. Maybe we shouldn't have played Wickless Baron, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, we needed more armor on Little Fade. It's okay.
We can do the same thing, but with Wickless Baron now. He won't be getting like the spike slays and stuff.
Yeah.
We can reform Little Fade bottom just to take out backline, and then Wickless Baron can take the armor and hopefully kill heavies.
Yeah.
On his own.
And like we get a lot of spikes out of taking this and greeting for it. And we do take 9, I guess. It's still worth, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We do just want to play her up here, though, I believe.
Yeah. That is correct.
It's 6, and then overkill by 6, so the fortify doesn't make a difference. We just take the 1.
I think technically the fortified. Oh no, hold on. No, you're right. It is. I guess. Do you want it like? Oh, if you chump with a queen zimpling, it makes a difference.
Yeah, but then
Although
she gets same amount of kills.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Well, I guess she would get 1 more kill, but we'd take more pyre damage for it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
never
think
mind.
it's super worth. Get out of here. We never need to play that card right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Welder Helper. Little Fade, okay. It's funny because in most other circumstances we could split this Clip Defender off, but if we split it off with a Hidden Passage, just walks up anyway.
You can split the Haste Boy.
Yeah, I guess. Fine.
Yeah.
Just, it's weird.
It is weird. You want to play one of the, or I guess, you want to play the Burnout 2 Imp?
Yeah, we could do it like this, right? And we at least get the armor or the health, the harvest. Yep. I'm not worried about this combat. At this point, it's just like maximizing triggers for Fade. Reinforce for 10, I guess. No, we pull stuff out. Yeah, then just press end turn, right?
Yeah.
Then we just pull Little Fade back next turn, and hopefully she gets. Right, and then she'll get like 2.
At least 1 slay.
Yeah.
Just from the Haste Boy getting a hit in.
And we can armor her up. She burns out. 5 off.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
okay, cool.
we maybe could have played up here, but yeah, it would just be, we wouldn't get a kill on Fade if we played up here, because this guy doesn't attack. It's always weird to remember that Little Fade has like 100 attack also.
Yeah.
Easy to forget.
Resin removal.
Resin removal to remove the removing of the spikes. Of course.
Is Votavary like we don't have enough space right now to play Votavary, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's.
But like it's in a way it's card draw and energy gain because we're always playing at least 1 unit a turn, so this is that second unit.
Yeah.
Right? And we have the harvest from Wickless Baron.
But like if we play her, it's hard to get her killed every turn is the big problem.
Yeah.
Because she has to go in front of Fade.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to give her burn.
Also true. I didn't think about that. I now hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if we stealthed Little Fade though?
Perfect plan. Battering Ram, my hero.
No. Oh no.
You have to take it.
Do I have to take it?
You are legally required to take Battering Ram.
But it's so bad.
Legally required. Just you wait.
Do I have to?
I default to you. But just keep in mind, everyone will call you a coward if you don't take it.
God. But it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's really terrible.
Oh, we can get holdover on Battering Ram if we go left?
I'm ending the series.
I actually like Right, I think.
No, Right's way better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's...
Removals and also maybe a cool trinket like the Bag of Ashes or whatever it's called.
Oh god. We should pull probably Queen's Impling now.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's check this first. Ah, Railhammer.
Nice. Oh, and Mold Braces too.
Can we afford both of these? No, not quite. So I think Railhammer's better than Mold Braces there.
Yeah, I mean, like when you think if we were like 100% guaranteed kill an imp every turn, Mold Braces would be better because we'd be getting 5 armor per imp instead of 4. But as you saw before, sometimes the imps last an extra turn, right?
Yeah.
So
kind of close. Maybe it was better to take Mold Braces. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Button. Maybe we'll just see Mold Braces again later. Then we remove.
Is that a thing that can happen? Can you see relics twice?
I think so.
No.
Gotta remove the worst cards in the deck.
You think I'm not watching? You think you can sneak one by me?
I was hoping maybe you were tabbed out for a second. There's like nothing. We have no damage spells in this deck.
What are you talking about? Battering Ram is right there.
We have no damage spells in this deck. You can't trick me. Being able to have the flexibility of middle or top 4 is really nice now. We're not like, oh, we have to play top 4 because of haste, right? So we can play middle 4 and actually make use of our units.
I like it.
And make good use of the battering, right, I guess.
Oh, well. get that reinforced in there. Honestly, not the worst right now. Just to get it out of the deck and get 24 armor.
Nah.
Fine. Yeah, you're right. We need that big battering ram. My bad. How could I forget?
We got a big battering ram coming up.
How is that collector even dying right now? I'm trying to process it.
He hits. This hits and dies.
I got it.
Fade kills. Yeah.
I figured it out.
It's hard to remember that little fade actually hits enemies. But it is also damage gain. What
do you think here? Memories into battering ram?
0 damage.
What the hell?
The game bugged. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. All right.
So we're like looking for unit shops now, basically.
Yeah, we
ASAP.
Buff Wickless Bear in a little bit, but also
and get endless on 1 or 2 of these helpers would also be pretty cool.
The big problem is that I'm seeing on this run right now is that there's certain combats that you really want to see with Little Fade, and we have seen none of them. Like I
don't know why, Lex. When you said the big problem with this run is, I thought you were gonna say is I'm not seeing enough movement.
Hello, it's actually me, Tyler Fortnite Ninja.
Did you know that in one of the lo-fi songs in Harris Heller's playlist is actually called "Not Enough Movement"?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah. Wait, we can play these.
Good heads up play right there.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten about that.
410 arm. Multi-strike from Selfmade Harpy here. Looking a little close.
Oh, you coward! You're so lucky you have the spell shield.
Thank God. Now we actually get the Slay trigger.
Intent does nothing.
Yeah, none of these cards really do anything.
Yeah.
I'm going.
And Memento's getting pretty charged up by the imps dying, but it's not that good.
Who cares? Oh,
Impish Scholar.
No.
Yes. Oh, it's happening. I can't believe it.
It hurts.
We only have 1 consume card. This is a right path, right?
I think this is actually a left path. Because
Really?
There's no magic shop again in the future.
What do we want to upgrade?
Reinforce. Now that we have Impish Scholar, we need that card to cost 1.
Yeah, lowering the cost is pretty nice. Huh?
Yeah, we need it to cost 1 so we can actually play it. Although maybe it's not that important with Hell's Banners, come to think of it.
We do have. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you straight here, Cranberry. It doesn't matter. We won.
That's a good point.
We've won this run. This run, something has to go very wrong for this one to go away.
I still think that it's more useful to go right path.
Okay.
Because like you saw before, we can like reform the imps and play them. It's not that big of a deal. I think we maybe we get Queen Ziplings out before drafts, but I think after the Queen Ziplings it's probably drafts that go right.
It doesn't. Yeah, actually, I'll make a case for drafts now, and I'm going to do it while I make the case. Queen Ziplings kill top 4 collectors. Drafts don't.
Oh, you're right. That is a good point.
Wing steals.
It's very good. Yeah.
Do we really?
I love it.
Hang on. Do we need this?
You don't. I mean, like we don't need it, but like what does Consume Crown do for us?
I mean, Little Faye gets a bunch of kills. She gets even more attack.
Does that? I know.
Again, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
I think
Fine, take the crown then.
I think it's
Yeah,
better
we're
to take
fine.
crown. The reasoning is like, what do we do when we draw more cards? We can't. We're limited by space.
Yeah, we can only play so many imps per turn, huh?
Yeah, endless.
Endless. Wait, hold on. Now, Welder Helper's cool, but what about that impish scholar, right?
We can't kill him.
Oh, good point. We can't kill him. You're right. Forgot about that part.
Yeah, that burnout.
Well,
one.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Now we can kill him when we reroll the shop here. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Wickless Baron though does love this multi-strike. Do not put multi-strike on that imp.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good thing here. There's no harvest. Surprisingly enough, a big thing. No harvest. Very nice. Although blinding, kind of annoying. Darkness Arcus. This is spell shield.
It's not that big of a deal though because we can.
Yeah, it's the spikes, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Like who cares?
Nothing matters. I'm going to make a case to you now, especially with this start. I don't think we even play Wickless Baron.
Really?
Yeah, what if we just played more imps? Little Fade kills everything
Little
herself.
Fade is gonna get a lot of kills, huh?
Yeah, she kills everything herself now.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm down with it. That'll work just fine.
This is now a very technical run. This is one of the highest APM builds you can do in this game. It's very intense overall. All right, look at this. Then we gotta play him again.
Idiot Shard doesn't know what different floors are.
Oh man, imagine if the shards affected every floor. That would be
bad.
That would be fucking awful. That would be really bad. Oh no. There's enemy. I'm besieged on all sides. Besieged? Besieged on all sides. Ah, whoops.
What the hell, dude?
Fucking got him. It's nice to reach this point in a run though. I like runs that get here. I'm not playing battering.
Play it.
No.
You have to. You're legally required.
And we're gonna take a kill from Little Fade. Alright, fine, I'll play it.
Fine. Oh no.
We drew the Endless Imp now. It's
pretty cool.
Yeah, I played this exact run last night. Like almost to the letter this run. The only thing that's different.
Was it the battering ram?
No.
Is that the only difference?
No, the only difference is I played this run last night, but in the first shop alongside the Burnout one, I found Endless on Welder Helper.
Ah.
What's the other consume card? Oh.
Oh, don't play it. Don't play it. No, what do you? Oh, yes, actually. I mean, no, yeah, it is bad to play, huh? Because it goes back into the consume pile. If we ever do kill this Impish Scholar.
Cranberry, our Little Fade has 500 armor.
Hey, you don't know? Arcus hit for 25. That's pretty big.
Yeah, he's only gotta hit like, what is that, 20 times? And then it's a problem. Darn. Well, Cranberry, how was today?
I mean, I told you about it before we started recording, but I lost a lot of team fight tactics today.
Right. I'm
never gonna play it again.
I'm having a great time with that game. I gotta tell you, one of the reasons that I decided not to stream it is because it's really weird to capture the League of Legends client.
I have not tried, and I will not anytime soon try.
It's very strange. You have to set up a different capture for the client itself in the game.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, Remnant Pack is pretty good here, right?
Or I guess an imp.
Yeah, we put it on the non-endless imps.
Yeah, sure. We should take space.
Yes, I agree.
This run wants for nothing. What do you get the run of Monster Train that wants for nothing?
I mean, you can duplicate the other Endless Imp, or you can look for another multi-strike on Baron, but it does not matter.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
Heads we go left.
You don't have an actual coin, you're Googling coin flipper?
Yeah, if you didn't know, you can just Google flip a coin and it'll flip a coin. Alright, we're going left.
Okay.
I have a coin near me. I have a...
Actually, I don't think now that I think about it, I just have loose dollars on my desk. I don't have any.
Oh, hey, we got an endless.
Any coins?
I guess I could flip the PlayStation 2 memory card sitting on my desk.
What?
Yeah, you don't have a memory card sitting on your desk?
No.
8 whole megabytes, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Sure.
Do we reroll this? Like, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Yeah, burnout. Yeah, no, burnout on him. Burnout.
Like,
And now he can die.
now we can play Reinforce more. Oh boy.
Now the Queen's Implings.
I'm gonna get rid of memory so I don't accidentally play it. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of Hidden Passage.
No, get rid of memory. That was the right one.
Yeah, I guess.
Impish Scholar needs to reinforce. It's so important for this run.
Is
Yeah, it's so important.
Alright. I suppose. What's our little fate at? 145?
145?
We can take this.
Yeah.
She won't kill the 190, but that doesn't matter because she'll hit it herself.
There's a very good chance by the time the 190s even show up, she will be killing them.
Yeah, that's true as well. She scales quite a bit. The only combat that we play Baron on is Chased. We need him for Chased, I think.
Mm-hmm. Look at the value.
Insane. Unbelievable value. How could anyone speak negatively towards that card? Tell me.
Okay, oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing. What's up?
If we play Welder Hopers, we lose energy next turn? Do we care?
Well, no. Wait. Well, they have burnout 2 right now, right?
Yeah. I guess they'll burn out at the end of
play
the
them.
next
Yeah, they burn
you're
out.
Right, you're right. I'm really bad at actually understanding burnout mechanics. Because I play with it so little. It's a weird mechanic.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's oh, never mind. Actually, we can't. We already played Battering Ram. I was gonna say we like tactically keep our armor low enough so that way we can weaken the Gilded Wings with Battering Ram. So that way we oh, we are slaying them anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're good.
Yeah. We're gonna lose 2 energy, but who cares? Imagine if that all stayed, like the Ember Drain triggered and then it's just like -10. That would be interesting. Yes.
Yep.
It's a real close one. Let's try to build up the suspense here. Do you think we're gonna make it?
I think the odds are possible. Oh, unbelievable misplay. What are you doing, Wakes? You gotta play well halfway first.
Alright, well, you can send your angry comments to @EnuOWO on Discord.
Yeah.
Send all anger towards that misplay over to Enu. He'll handle it. And now we can't play Reinforce!
Unbelievable.
What's wrong with this guy? Hey, Remnant Pack says consume.
Yeah, but we want that one back too, so we can make all of our imps endless.
Do we?
Well, I do. I don't know about you.
But like, do we? Oh yeah, when they die to spikes, they actually don't leave any burn or any Ember Drain. I always forget that. It's a fun little fact for you. You can learn something from this run as well.
Don't try to make me learn.
I mean, I think we did some learning in the first half of the episode where we just lost a bunch of runs before Daedalus. Did we learn anything about this run?
No.
No? Me neither. I'm not...
Fatal Meltdown. No. What if we kill the boss with Fatal Meltdown?
No.
Okay, fine.
No. I already took Battering Ram. You can't make me do anything else. You can't. You have no power. I clicked Battering Ram. We're suffering.
Well, we need to go right path to get armor. Not armor, to get holdover on Battering Ram so we can kill Seraph.
Alright. Then we... I mean, I guess we should look at everything first. Let's roll this. Okay. Nothing.
I mean, Unbroken Horn isn't terrible.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. We can look at everything else and then go back. Oh.
Hold over.
Alright, I'll do it.
I mean, like, realistically, like, it might actually not be terrible because we're going to be losing spikes very quickly on Fade.
Yeah, it's a good point. I guess. Could make like a Queen's Impling that we also power up with a bunch of armor to clear the enemies leading up to Seraph. So like... we have a Queen's Impling on the middle floor with 100 armor. And then we use Battering Ram to kill the Gilded Wings. And then we use Battering Ram, or like we play a Queen's Impling or something like that to kill the 15-3.
I'm following. Don't worry, I like it.
Yeah. Battering Ram theory crafting. What do we remove here?
Maybe the primitive mold. Oh, we have one more. Wait. Do you actually want to keep the Queen's Impling for that strategy?
No, because the better answer to that strategy is like, what if we just hidden passage the enemies out of the way? Yeah.
In that case, the Queen's Implings go out then, I guess.
Yeah, get out of here, Queen's Impling. More like trash. Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. It's strange. Remove consume from remnant packs, so we always hit reinforce on the I'm gonna go buy Unbroken Horn and remove a card.
Sounds good.
I don't want to have to critically think about what card is good to remove here. I don't want to. I'm just saving the money.
No. Okay, fine.
What do you?
The correct answer was I think primitive mold.
All right, fine. We can remove primitive mold. Sure.
Actually, the correct answer is probably the book.
What do you mean? We're gonna endless book onto reinforce imp. I don't even know what his name is anymore. Impish Scholar. We're gonna endless book him. Yeah, we actually play Wickless Baron here, though.
Sounds good to me. Do you want to split any of those guys up down there? No.
And we're gonna...
Well, I think we do want to split one of them, though, right? Like, maybe separate the armor boy from the guys?
Sure.
Or vice versa. Like, it doesn't matter, really, I guess, but...
Little Fade, like, the spikes is gonna fall off, but she'll never drop below the point where she kills backlines, so it's fine. And the holdover Battering Ram, and I'm only gonna say this once, so you better listen. The holdover Battering Ram is probably gonna win the game. Because the spikes isn't gonna be enough, and we would die to double heavies, probably. So we needed holdover Battering Ram to win this run.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Pretty terrible, isn't it? I guess she's gonna, like, also rebuild her spikes throughout the combat?
Not nearly as much as she's losing them, though.
Oh, we get to endless the Impish Scholar here. At one.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's terrible.
I don't think we're supposed to play it on that floor. I think we're supposed to play it below so we can have more room for the armor imps.
Oh no, we're not gonna get enough armor.
Good point.
Oh no, we only 506 on a unit with 230. Oh shit. No, you're right though. It is correct, but like, oh god, what a tough run. I guess the Unbroken Horn is nice for the Ember Drain as well.
Yo, look at Battering Ram go.
I wish I could look away. 2080. Not the exact same run I played last night, I guess. There are some differences in here, I think.
Cool.
So at least there's that. Send them to the Shadow Realm. And we play this guy. Only 1104. Getting there. So now, the next thing we have to do is we have to theorycraft how we're killing Seraph with this Battering Ram.
Yeah, we do need to make sure we separate the heavies from being in front of Seraph.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard with the holdovers. We're gonna have trouble actually hitting a movement card in time.
We can do that imp thing still we're talking about. Like we just
We don't have
reform it a couple times.
The problem is we don't have. I guess. Oh yeah, I guess we can actually. I guess we.
Yeah, somebody at least had a couple stacks of burnout, so the last couple turns here.
Yeah, I think we can just kill this guy here.
Oh yeah, huh? We could just play like 4 imps bottom, huh? And ram him. Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's really terrible.
Okay, well, come on, boys. You know how this works.
It's awful. Thanks, battering ram. I mean,
I can't believe we're doing the actual unironic battering ram win instead of the ironic battering ram win.
Yeah, you know, all that time that I spent saying that, oh my god, we're gonna lose the battering ram, we lost our energy!
Oh no.
We're not gonna get the battering ram, Seraph.
I mean, we can draw it next turn still.
Yeah.
Deck's pretty thin.
It's a fucking disaster.
Don't play the imps. We can't play the imps. Because then they'll be held over.
Oh.
Oh, they still win. They still win. What were we worried about? He's got 4,000 armor. We're stupid.
Yeah, but like, the whole point of the run was to kill Seraph with battering ram now. I mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh boy, oh yeah, we get to double our armor. Oh wow, 8796. Oh, that's a great. Oh whoa, what a big number. Fucking boring. That's not battering ram.
I thought we actually needed it then. Now I care way less.
No, we have 9,000 armor.
I forgot about that armor number. I was like, I forgot that we had Wickless Bear. I thought we needed to actually battering ram. God damn it.
Yeah, it only does 35,000 here. It's not even that much.
This is bullshit.
Fucking terrible run. Garbage. You know how occasionally we hypothesize, like, or at least I have on stream, how many Seraphs do you think you could kill with a run? And there were times where I was like, yeah, I could probably kill like maybe 10-ish Seraphs. Some of these little Fade runs could kill like maybe 1,000 Seraphs.
Well, I mean, like, you can do the math right there. That Seraph was doing 150 damage before it died.
Yeah, and you
had close to 9,000 armor, right? So 9,000 divided by 150 is a number, and that's how many Seraphs you could kill.
60, roughly. That's an even number. Well, we made it. How does it feel?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a little. It's a little unfortunate that we were not able to battering ram Sarah.
Improper energy management.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I will be streaming at twitch.television.com/cranberrygod. But at the time that this run goes up, I believe.
If you want.
So if you're watching this, it's probably the end of the stream. But come by and say hi.
Yeah, next week, if you want to, you can say that at the start of the run.
I will never remember.
Yeah, me neither. It was like a 2-week period where I remembered to say like, comment, subscribe at the start of the video, and then it was gone. Really hard.
Oh well.
Kind of like
it is tough.
Just kind of start playing the game. Yeah. That's it. Little Fade.
Like the video as well. You should like the video and say things in the comments, and I might answer. I try to, if someone says a comment that's like, respondable to, I try to respond to it.
Yeah.
So do something like that maybe too.
Yeah, consider commenting so that Cranberry can respond to your comments.
Is that person who's saying I love you still saying I love you on like every video you post?
I don't know. I think so.
That was pretty sweet. I like that guy.
I try to scroll through the comments, but I have been reading them less lately as they get overwhelming. But I do, I at least read them all, but I don't always reply to them all. Well, yeah. Anything else?
No. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Another exciting episode of Co-op. Goodbye.